Greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome to my latest video. For those who are new, I like to make these little videos about films I enjoy and want to share. If you like what you see here, please give me a little thumbs up and consider subscribing and hitting that little bell icon to get notifications for when I put up new content, which is usually once or twice a week. That way you can hop in during that first hour and really help that algorithm see my channel and share my stuff around. Okay. Now that all that YouTube stuff is out of the way as usual, I've been continuing to work in more Hammer films from time to time, even though I do want to get to some older Universal ones as well someday. But yeah, it's kind of strange because I feel like I kind of overdosed on them in 2022, as some of you who may have been on this channel for a while remember. Last year I went through a whole set of like 20 Hammer films and then just kind of kept going to, I think I'm somewhere north of 40 films now in the course of about a year. But there are still a lot of titles out there worth checking out that weren't in that set, so for this week, I checked out Vampire Circus from 1972. This one was included in a list of top Hammer films worth checking out, so I figured I'd check it out. And the synopsis for this is as follows. As a plague sweeps the countryside, a quarantined village is visited by a mysterious traveling circus. Soon, young children begin to disappear, and the locals suspect the circus troupe might be hiding a horrifying secret. So, this secret is no secret, really. The film actually opens up with the kidnapping of a child who is being taken to be drained by a vampire. The locals have kind of suspected this Count Mitterhouse character of nefarious doings, and they step in to take control of the situation and save the child if able. So yeah, it ends up with them kind of taking out this Count, and the Count, as he's dying, laying a curse on them, upon this town, that he will be avenged. That their children will be bled one day to bring him back to life. So 15 years goes by, and this mysterious night circus shows up. Comes to town during this plague. So this is a welcome relief because these villagers have kind of been trapped in this town. They've been quarantined and not allowed to leave because of this plague that's happening. So this is a great thing for them to have some entertainment coming in. But ultimately it is the doings of this circus who are kind of aiming to bring this Count back to life. That's why they are back there. So we get this win for the villagers, that they take out this Count, but then this revenge plot put into place by the Count. So there's a lot going on with this one, but it sure stands out as pretty original. And it's a film where Hammer seemed to really mix things up a bit, and basically just in the way of having the circus in it. Because via this circus we get some interesting performances, including acrobatics and animals of various sorts being shown off, and even this shape-shifting character, which is that effect is handled quite well considering the technology available at the time. It involves a lot of clever editing, with an animal jumping, there's an edit, and then there's a dude landing afterward. It's a very interesting way, and honestly I was engaged in this the entire time, and I could see why this was within those top films. My only complaint really was that the edition of this that I was watching, that I had access to, was not very good quality. So the design of the circus performers in particular was very artistic and unusual, and the makeup effects really stood out, but not as much as they could have if they'd just remastered this one, or likely as good as it looked when it was initially released in the theaters. But, this comes across both in scenes where they are, showing the circus giving this performance, as well as outside of that, the effects used on these other characters that were, both in the design of it and ways that they were being attacked, or another one being burned. Just the costuming in general was really good, and it all looked great and has a bit of a different feel than some of the other Hammer films, and it just would have been nice to have seen something a bit more colorful as far as being remastered, because it did look like the version I had was a bit washed out. But anyways, Vampire Circus was an interesting one in the Hammer Films library, which I'm surprised was not in that first box set that I bought that started this whole journey off a year ago, which I'll link to that here somewhere, probably in the description or in the end screen. But yeah, so this one was a lot of fun and definitely worth checking out. Speaking of checking out, thanks for checking out this latest, though very short, little entry here for these Hammer films, and for sticking around to the end, because it really does help out quite a bit. Be sure to like and subscribe if you're interested, and like I said, I'm going to put some additional links in the description. I'll also put them on the end screen when it pops up if you're watching this on the TV, if you want to check out some of those other videos or some of those other Hammer ones in particular. But that's about all I got for this one, so thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next one.